Tonight with an officer-involved shooting in Parkville.
Right now, the officer and the suspect are both in the hospital. Police say that the officer fired his gun while the suspect was trying to run him over. Eddie Kadam is live in the Parkway Crossing Shopping Center. This is right off of Perring Parkway with the latest tonight. Eddie.
Jamie and Kelly, the officer was working security for the ShopRite tonight, and this black SUV, this is what the driver was driving in, and the officer was told that the man in the black SUV was driving erratically, so he came outside. He came to talk to him. He had the door open. They were having a conversation, and then somewhere in between there, the driver of this SUV took off, hitting the officer, and during all of that, he also hit several other cars, including a white car and a silver car. Now, while this officer was being dragged, he shot the suspect. Police say the driver of the vehicle tonight is in grave condition. The officer was brought to a local hospital where he is expected to survive. Police couldn't confirm how many times the officer fired his weapon.
But the officer's hit by the SUV, and then also the SUV hits the white car that's going in the opposite direction with the officer in between both of those cars. The SUV continues to accelerate across the parking lot and hits another parked car.
I want to give you an idea of just how wide the scene is here. So here's the shop right here. Over to the right here, you can see this silver car, and then several spots down, this is where the black SUV ended up, and they actually hit another car, that white car that they were talking about earlier. That was on kind of closer to where I am, a couple aisles this way. So a wide scene. This driver hits two other vehicles and ended up here, again, in the hospital tonight. And the officer, we're told, wasn't wearing a body camera because at the time when this was happening, again, he was working security for the ShopRite and not in his duties as a police officer. But for now, live in Parkville, Eddie Kadam, WMAR 2 News.